Ryan's world is crumbling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Got this video here from Curse. Now, if you guys don't know who Ryan's world is, you must be living under a rock. The most popular channel, I believe, other than probably Mr. Beast and PewDiePie. It says here he's too old. It was the kid that did all the toy reviews. I don't even know how old he is now. But I mean, hey, kids grow up. And it's like, what are the parents going to do now? I'm pretty sure they secured the bag, though, where they probably ain't even got to work no more. But we going to see. All right. Ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Hey guys, I'm pretending as Red Titan. What is this? A Red Titan comic book and full-length pages? You know what that means.
So this is Ryan's world and we have to save him. If you guys aren't familiar with Ryan's world, he just so happens to be the richest kid on YouTube. And no, I'm not joking.
You are looking at the highest paid YouTube star in 2018 and 2019, but not me. Him. He earned $22 million in 2018 and $26 million in 2019.
Yes, you heard that right. By the time Ryan was 6 years old, he had already made $11 million from YouTube. And some of you might be thinking like, damn, what the hell does this kid do? Does he sell Fent? What? And no, he literally just does toy reviews.
This one looks fancy.
Okay.
This video alone got like 10 million views. Like, that's insane. And I think it's currently estimated that since Ryan started his channel at 4 years old, he has generated over $100 million since then.
What did he say?
To put that into perspective, this kid has generated more money playing with toys than some of your favorite rappers or athletes. So some people might be asking like, what's the problem? He's generated all this money, so what's the issue? And well, he's grown up now, and for some reason, he's still doing these same videos.
Hey Evangeline.
Hey, Ryan!
Thank you so much for being in the movie.
Oh, thank you! I can't wait to see it when it comes out August 16th.
Tell everybody about the character you play.
You can't convince me Ryan is having fun anymore. Like, you just can't.
I don't watch his videos, so it's hard for me to say. But I'm just trying to think, at what age do you think, like, when you say, okay, he may be a little bit too old for this? Because I feel like if you a person that does reviews, even if he's older, he could still be reviewing toys in hopes that the parents will watch and buy them for their own kids. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Because at 13, I think at 13, like, I mean, you got grown adults in their 40s, 50s that still play with toys. Like, they be, there's channels where people are, you know, putting stuff together, building and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what the comments are going to look like in this video after.
And TikTok has definitely picked up on this, because when you search for Ryan's world in the search bar, it's just a bunch of memes now asking his parents to let him retire. And although these are memes and all, there's definitely a lot of truth in them. At what point do we think someone should be able to retire from being a child content star? Is it when you achieve generational wealth by generating over $100 million? Or is it when you're simply not a child anymore? Because the biggest question is, why is Ryan still doing this content?
Your favorite color?
I want to see if your truth detector works.
Well, obviously. Watch out.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
What is that?
Uh-huh. That's why you cannot lie. Daddy, you're up.
Well, I'm next.
Oh, brother, I don't even want to talk about this part.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
I wonder what the conversation is like after these grown-ass adults watch themselves dress up and act like kids for content, because I personally would cringe to death. But anyways, I really think...
Yeah, that was a little cringy. It's one thing to be reviewing toys as an adult, and then to be like seeing that, like getting inside that little box or whatever, that's different. I'm talking about actually like getting something and being like, yo, I got this new blah, blah, blah. And, you know, this, you know, that's one thing. You know, I got it for my son. They'll love it. Your child will love it too. Something like that.
Ryan's parents are blinded by greed and are using him as a cash cow, and I'll tell you why. A normal set of parents not blinded by money would have analyzed the situation and seen that Ryan clearly is growing up. I mean, he's literally about to be 13 in like a month, and yet
13.
He's still acting like a 7-year-old kid.
Guys, pretend playing as Red Titan. What is this? A Red Titan comic book and full-length pages? You know what that means.
No, we have absolutely no clue what that means because we're not 5 and you're not 5 either. The biggest problem with him still acting like this is that it's not the best thing to be doing developmentally, and it's definitely not the best thing to be doing socially. And don't even get me started on the social life aspect because it's gonna be bad. I feel like we're watching another JoJo Siwa in the—
Yeah, so he's like 13 going on 6 is what he's saying, versus 13 going on like 16. So basically, it's not really his age. It's just like, you know, the way he's carrying him, like he's still carrying himself like he's 7 years old or something like that. I understand that. I understand that. Because I still think at 13 years old, he can still thrive in this field because there's 13-year-olds who, you know, still play with toys. But you got to act like a 13-year-old, you know? That's where they cringe. Like the parents are over there acting like they're 13. That's different. I get it. I get it.
making, and if you don't know how she turned out, allow me to show you. God help us. It's also very obvious that clearly Ryan doesn't fit the type anymore for his channel. A clear look at the views indicate less and less people are opting to watch Ryan's channel now than previous years. And that's simply because he just isn't that little kid anymore. And why watch him when they can watch actual kid channels that actually feature kids? When doing some research, I stumbled across another channel called Gem Sisters, which featured sisters who made content centered around kids when they were younger. Well, they're older now, and guess what? They don't make kid content anymore.
You guys have been asking,
where did your gaming videos go? Are you guys posting on your own channels anymore?
where's Giselle? Why are there throwback videos?
Can you put your content back on YouTube, kids?
Gems, don't forget, we're teenagers. We're doing the best we can.
The Gem Sisters channel is now just used to repost their old videos, and the girls have since made their own channels where they do stuff their age.
Welcome back. Today I am running my errands. I'm getting my nails did, and my boyfriend is coming with me.
I think this is a perfect example of how kid content creators should be adapting their content with their age and not doing what Ryan and his parents are doing. Because at the end of the day, the only person who has to pay for what they're doing is Ryan. And I don't mean pay as in monetarily, I mean pay as in socially. Do we really believe that with the way teens are now, Ryan will not be bullied severely for his old videos? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I had an old Minecraft YouTube channel, and when I go back and watch the videos, I cringe. I cringe at how I used to sound, and I cringe at everything about it.
So every minute a structure spawns. You can already see it's already getting crazy. And I didn't tell you that the guy that made the plugin, he said that he left us Easter eggs. Okay?
Easter eggs?
There's Easter eggs, like Call of Duty Easter eggs, you feel me?
This was a dark time in my life. We don't talk about it. And unfortunately for Ryan, I have a prediction that when he gets a little bit older, maybe around 15 to 16, he's gonna look back at his old videos, not from when he was a kid, but from when he was around this age, 12 to 14, and he's gonna cringe, like cringe hard, because he could get away with dressing up as a superhero, etc. when he was younger and still that cute kid. But now it's just like, why?
Whoa, it's a Red Titan comic book. I better put this back before it falls into the wrong hands. I know just the place.
And do I blame Ryan? No, I blame his parents, because obviously they know what they're doing. They probably got used to those millions coming in from when he was a kid, and nowadays, since the money flow has slowed down a lot, they're trying to milk whatever's left out of Ryan's kid fame as they can, and it's sick. I guess they don't want to go back to the days of shoplifting at JCPenney for clothes. And yes, Ryan's mom was arrested for shoplifting at JCPenney some years ago.
Shut up, bitch.
And I'm not judging her, I'm just saying it makes sense as to why she's milking him so hard. Kinda like how the Mr. Beast drama is being milked. But I really hope for Ryan's sake, this YouTube saga ends soon for him so he can actually try to live a normalish life for however long he can. He was already stripped of a normal childhood. Granted, he got into content creation when he was 4.
I mean, to Sean and Loanne, how did this all start?
Well, Brian been watching YouTube ever since he's little, and he started watching other kids on YouTube. And one day he just come up and asked me, you know, can we start a YouTube channel? There's other kids on here. It looks like they're having fun.
But he honestly doesn't need to do it anymore. They're already rich, and if they somehow blew through 100 million in 8-ish years, they deserve to be poor. But even if, it's not worth sacrificing what's left of Ryan's childhood and teenage years just to keep the brand going. He deserves a chance to grow up without the pressure of being a public figure, to explore his own interests and to figure out who he is outside of the Ryan's World persona. I think the best approach for Ryan and his channel is to do what the Gem Sisters are doing. He can make another channel, still managed by his parents or whatever, but make chiller content with things he actually likes to do. Because you cannot convince me he likes this.
199,998. 999,999. 1 million. Morning workout complete. I'm ready for superhero school. While I head to school, check out this clip from Ryan's World, the movie, Titan Universe Adventure.
And if he doesn't want to do content creation at all anymore, he should be allowed to do that. But all I'm saying is, he should be allowed to have a choice. Because we really don't need another JoJo Siwa running around. I honestly cannot take it. I think I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully Ryan gets the justice he deserves, because nobody deserves to get treated like a cash cow. Especially when it's exploitation from your parents. Like, that's crazy. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I just set up channel memberships below, so if you guys would like to support.
Okay, so before I read these comments, let me just say this. I feel like 13 is that age, though. 13 is that age where you start to, like, go into when you really start to think about what you want to be in life. You know, the bad thing about this is I feel like we'll never know the truth, because I feel like his parents are such a big influence in his life that they're probably going to be making decisions for him, you know, until he's probably in his 20s or something, until he like really can put his foot down, you know. And when I say making decisions, like if he says like, I don't want to do these videos anymore, I feel like they might be forcing him to, you know. But I mean, I don't know if this is the only channel that he has. He could easily, I feel like, transition into like Ryan's World to Ryan's Reviews, you know, because like I said, it's people who do movie reviews. You know, they go watch a movie and then they come back and tell you how they think it was. So he could, like I said, it could be a toy. I think what makes it cringy is when you see him, because he's taller now and all this, and he's still, like I said, it's like he's like this 6-year-old trapped in a 12, 13-year-old body. So that's what makes it look extremely cringy. And he's still like the tone of his voice, how he still, because you know, as he gets older, his voice gonna get deeper. And if he's still trying to go like, yeah, this is the way, you know, kind of like how like Pee Wee Herman used to be, you know. So my whole thing is like, I feel like he should just change it to like reviewing. I don't think he should be like dressing up anymore. That's what makes it cringy. Like I said, because you looked at the parents. Well, let me see some of the comments here. Someone said, I can feel that once he's older, Ryan will make a viral video about how, you know, sufferable his childhood was. That's a lot of times. If this ain't what you really want to do, your childhood is gone. It's like a child actor, you know. The fact that a 13-year-old can retire before an adult is wild. Hey, The biggest problem with child stars is that they're going to grow up, which will make them lose their fame. A lot of people start off as child stars and end up being adult stars as well. Like some adult stars I didn't even know were child stars. And they'd be like, oh, you know, like what's her name? I mean, I knew, but you got like Drew Barrymore. But like a lot of them do. They lose their childhood. A lot of them do. And that's on the parents. You know, because like how does it get, the parents are the ones who are pushing them to do this. Ain't no kid gonna walk up to you and be like, Mommy, Daddy, I want to be a such and such. Like they don't even know what this stuff is. It's what they're being exposed to. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are just saying he's too old. Like I said, I think it's the voice and what he's wearing. But hey, comment below. Let me know what you think. Peace out.